show you something new. Let me give you all my truth. Love in the moment, you gotta own it. Let's not waste no time. I don't wanna rewind, I've seen enough plays. Lived through the rough days. Had to put some niggas in the right place. Took a few licks and I kept pace. I'ma run it up cause I know how to do it. Skip the small talk cause I'm getting straight to it. Butterflies, don't make me wait. Look so hard but still can't read my face. Peace sign, tucked on my waist. Caught in the middle of the air, I'm out of space. Butterflies, don't make me wait. Look so hard but still can't read my face. Peace sign, tucked on my waist. Caught in the middle of the air, I'm out of space.
Ain't nobody told me this might be getting lonely, so I gotta look to you, cause you my one and only. Others they be phony, they judge me and they stone me, so I gotta look to you, cause you my one and only. You my one and only. Yeah. You're my one and only. Yeah. You're my one and only. Yeah. You're my one and only. You're my one and only.
Start the day and flip the night over. Keep friends close and my kryptonite closer. I'm Superman, but I'm marvelous grand bliss. Dumb it down so they can understand this. To make it plain, I'm taking plain citation. I'm slipping, you make it rain and my heart's racing. Traction for this action, I'm like a fiend. You came through, wheels took off and grew wings.
All right, we live.
We're live?
Yeah, we live.
What's up, fam? Welcome back to Extra Credit. It's week 13, and we are back. Daniel, I'm still pulling everything up. Talk to the people. I can't see any comments or anything yet.
What's up, everybody? We're back. Great show. sort of planned out for tonight. And man, I'm happy to be here, man. It's February. I know we said we would possibly be in a new location tonight. We still got a couple of things pending, you know, but we'll have an announcement for you guys pretty soon. But yeah, man, I mean, I feel like it's a little bit of a different type of energy tonight in terms of you know, what we'll talk about, what we'll kind of get into. We just got back to the house. You know, we getting ourselves together, you know what I mean, and getting going. But how y'all doing tonight? How y'all feeling? You know, how was your day today? You know, I know a lot of people stream church from home. Very few places have parking lots that are
at least in our area.
Yeah, in our area that are decent. So, I mean, tell us how Sunday went, and then you know, we'll get into the show, but we'll definitely look at you know, see how you guys are doing. I see some of y'all saying, you know, toasty in the blankets. What it do? I'm glad to be inside and warm. Last week I just had like a really strong feeling of gratitude last week. I was just like, that. Man, God, thank you for, you know, just having a home, man, and with heat, and you know, we had food stocked, and you know, I just was like really just grateful. You know, even with the family here, you know, the kids out of school because of the snow, but just really, yeah. But you know, I just really felt grateful, man. That you know, that's kind of how I was. Someone said heat, hot water. Yeah, Trilla made it to class on time. Y'all ready for summer? Last year I was feeling like around this time I was like, man, I got to get to Miami, and I know we was going to I was going to Miami last year, like every month it seemed like, for business and for different things that we had going on. I miss it
so much.
I don't even know if I don't know.
There's certain Miami vibes that just do it for me. I don't know. I like.
Brickell has changed.
It has.
Like when we first was going to Brickell, it was
straight up vibes.
Yeah.
But it's a lot more people there now.
Yeah.
But even just, you know, shopping, chilling. Okay. Yeah, it seems like, I don't know. But yeah, so we'll see if we make it back. But, you know, it's been an interesting week having the kids at home. And they don't have school tomorrow. So pray for me. Just all the parents out there, the mothers, parents who are at home with their kids, pray for us. That's all I have to say. Send the prayers up. It's a lot. It's a lot. Especially when you're trying to get stuff done. And it's just like, I don't understand how they eat so much. Like, I know they don't have this many snack breaks at school. It's insane. I'm about to start rationing things out because it's like, it goes so fast. Like, I don't understand. Constantly eating, I need something to eat. I'm hungry. It's just a lot. But the ice is insane also. I have never seen just sheets of ice covering everything, covering grass, covering streets. Like, it is actually crazy. Actually, tomorrow I plan to take my ice skates to the church parking lot and try to ice skate in the parking lot. Because why would I not try to do that? Like, why would I not try to do that?
It's a bad idea.
No, I think it's a good idea.
When's the last time you've ice skated?
It's been a long time.
When's the last time you've ice skated? What year was it?
I can't even tell you.
Were you graduated from high school yet?
Yes, I feel like we went ice skating before. No. Me and you. Yes, we have. We've been ice skating before.
The last ice skating date I went on,
Yeah, I
weren't
slipped
there,
on ice in my
and-
boots, but on skates, that would be more prepared. Skates is more prepared for ice than boots.
The last ice skating date I went on, it was with somebody else, and I haven't dated
See?
nobody
Come
since
on,
we've
Aunt.
been married.
Ant can come skating with me. If I have, okay, so I know how to ice skate. If this is not like I'm just gonna get out there and be like falling all over the place. My only thing is just like the terrain, you know?
Well, the thing about women is,
I'm sorry, what? I think you should just backtrack that and then just don't say it.
you probably can't even fit them because women, as they get older, your feet get bigger. And
My feet
like,
haven't gotten bigger. I wear the same size. I do. After 3 kids.
remember those shoes I found the other week? That I found one shoe from your high school play, and you were like, you probably can't fit them.
No, I can fit that shoe. I was just trying to. You were being annoying, trying to make me put it on. Just saying stuff. Okay. I think exactly. Everyone's like, whatever you're about to say, cut it out immediately.
I'm on thin ice.
Immediately. First of all, Jarrell,
No, men's feet don't swell.
we are in our 30s, but that doesn't mean that I can't do the things I've done. I'm not out here trying to do a backflip. Like, you know, men's feet don't swell.
Mine don't.
No, I don't.
I know some people where
If
their
your-
feet probably have.
If your feet swole up, I don't.
Is that? Is
So
that
it's just immediate
Is that a
ick.
turn off?
It's just immediate ick.
It's a turn off when women's feet swell too.
Not from pregnancy. You're dumb. I can't stand you sometimes. All right. Anyways, the only thing that keeps growing all your life is your ears and your nose.
Yeah, I've heard that before too. That's a fact. But
I think everything else just starts to shrivel and it makes your ears and your nose look bigger. Why would it keep growing?
I mean, that's just.
I think everything else becomes sunken, and then it just makes it more pronounced. It's really creepy. Anyways, what we got going on today? You sent me a video. Were you going to play that one?
Um.
The Papiano
Shoot,
one?
yeah. Well, yeah, I gotta load these videos up, but I want to go in a roll call while I load the videos up. So, before we get in the roll call, I feel like I should give this disclaimer before we get in the roll call.
Lord Jesus, keep us near the cross.
What?
Why do you need to give a disclaimer? What
Be-
are you going to say? What are you going to do?
Because tonight, one of the things that we're going to talk about is principles and just
Why do you say that word so hard?
we're going to talk about principles, man, because I'm just disappointed. I'm just so disappointed. So I'm just going to lay down some ground rules before we do roll call, and it'll make sense as to why I'm talking about this now. All right. And just so that I don't have to go into a long monologue now, and we can talk about what we need to talk about later in the show, I'll just jump right into it because I feel like this is a principle. If you feel like you could do whatever it is that you want to do, but if you feel like you're gonna get on God's internet,
Come on, God's internet.
is the internet God's? I don't know. I kind of feel
Everything belongs to him.
man, the
All-
internet might be
The internet might be-
the internet might be Satan, but it's gonna be God's tonight. But if you get on God's internet and fix your fingers
Uh-oh.
to talk about me crazy or my family crazy, again, you could do what you want to do. Like you have the right to do that if you feel like that's what you want to do. But if you feel like after doing that, you're going to get in the extra credit chat and come hang out with us as if you didn't have Twitter fingers, as Drake would say. We not going for that. I won't address you. I won't even acknowledge you. I'm just you're gonna be gone. Because as far as I'm concerned,
All right.
as far as I'm concerned, the apology is gonna have to be just as loud as the disrespect. Let's get the roll call, man.
All right. All right.
Go ahead. I said what I need to say. Shoot, I'm. That's principles to me. That's. It don't
Nah.
make sense.
Keep it 100.
If you feel a certain way, then you gonna have to stand on that. So, but yeah, that's how we getting down tonight. That's how we getting down every night. But I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save the rest of what I need to say when we get into just talk about principles. Like just.
I feel like you've been shaking the can all week.
Yeah, because it's like people just, it's a loss. Like I'm like, do y'all like, anyways, and it's all types of stuff. It ain't even just personal things. It's just the way that people are moving. People be moving really, really weird, and it's time to kind of address it because as extra credit students, at least we can clean up in house and make sure that we not, But anyways, we supposed to be doing roll call. It's the roll call song.
He over
So you
here
can go ahead
like-
and do roll call. I'm gonna load up these videos.
All right, y'all. Let's do this. Make sure that y'all like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with somebody you know. And once you do that, I want y'all to give me 100s in the chat because we are keeping it 100 tonight and we are not holding back. We are ready for a great show. Daniel already prefaced what he needs to say. He said what needed to be said. I don't even need to say anything else about it. Listen, don't come to class if you got expelled from the school for acting crazy. You know what I'm saying. Anyways,
You come back to the school, you have to stand in front of the class and apologize to the whole class. I'm not.
okay, love that.
Whatever you doing, the comeback got to be just as loud as all of that. So
That's
like I said,
real.
you can do what you want to do, but you ain't gonna play in my face, our face for that matter. I'm sorry, you're supposed to be doing
Period.
roll call.
I was gonna do roll. It's cool. It's cool.
Did you say put 100s in the chat?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right.
All right. What's up, Eli, Kayla, Charity? What's up, Caitlin, Joy, Michael? I see you, Nick, Chelsea, Layla. What's up? Hey, Mala. Hey, Angela, Nene, Kashayla, Liana. Look at y'all. Hey, Tia, Monet. What's up, Joe? Ebbs. What's up, Will? Monet. Jeremiah. Always got to do something different. Always got to be a rebel. Can't never just follow directions regular. What's up, Brittany? T, why you're so boring? You can find the emoji. Jarrell. Samai. What's up, everybody? Nene, did I already get you? I'm so glad y'all are here. Listen, we pretty much walked right in this house and pretty much started the show. Like, is pretty much what we did today. So it's been a bit of a long day. I'm playing class bully, and they gonna have to square up with me every time they come to class. I'm cracking up. Not the bully. I'm cracking up. I'm cracking up. What's up, everybody? All right, Daniel.
I feel like I feel energy. Like I feel like episode number 2 or 3 when I had drunk the energy drink.
Is that a good thing?
Yeah, I don't know. They acted like, they was like, whoa.
Okay. Well, are
Just
you done
stop
pulling
playing
this
with
stuff?
me. Stop playing in my face, bro.
It's okay. Calm down, babe. Everything is fine. Everything is fine.
Everything's good. I'm just saying, like,
Listen.
I'm good. I'm good though.
I know.
Let me
I'm
find these,
cracking up. All right, Daniel's trying to pull up the videos because, like I said, we're a little bit behind tonight. But
You
listen,
said I texted them to you?
you DM'd it to me. You want me to find it?
Was it the
It was the girl who was like, she was. You don't want to play it?
it was from Pop the Balloon?
Yeah, that's the one you sent me.
Nah.
Okay.
I do got one. Nah, this is on. I don't even know if I can download this. Oh no, I can download it. Oh no,
Okay.
I gotta have premium to download it.
What is it? Screen record it.
I mean, we could just talk about it.
All right, go ahead.
I
can try to find it.
It was a video about how when you're in love, like you have urges to bite your partner.
Oh my gosh, where is that?
So I just wanted to know if that's like a thing for any of the people who
You did send me something about that, and I'm just like,
any
Daniel,
of the
get
people
out
who
of
are
here.
in relationships
Although
are married.
but did you send that to me because I bit you that day? Do you remember me biting you in the kitchen? And you were like, "Whoa."
You did bite me, weirdo. Yeah, I probably did.
Oh, this is on X, but it was a video. That's why.
Yeah, but I wanted to know. I mean, we ain't gonna stay there, but I thought it was something that we could lightly get started with, if that was something that people.
It's called
relate
it's
to.
called it's called cute aggression. It happens when the brain feels too much love at once that your nervous system gets flooded with dopamine and oxytocin, and your brain literally says this feeling is too intense, so it releases a tiny dose of aggression to balance you out. And the urge to bite is not about hurting them; it's your body trying to stay in control of feeling so deeply connected. I couldn't have said it.
What y'all feel about that? That's crazy.
I mean, come on, to bite or not to bite? That is the question.
To not bite.
I mean, nothing wrong with a little nibble, I be cracking myself up.
Hold up. Saying factual is crazy. Well, we talking about the same thing. Am I in the right place in the chat?
Yes.
Are we saying factual to biting people?
Yes. Listen, cute aggression for the win.
All right, but we should move on because I'm not. Is
this a Valentine's episode?
The video wasn't talking about like sexually biting people. It was just like the person was came up and hugged somebody and then just bit them. Like,
I mean, yeah, technically it was not in its sensual nature.
It wasn't sensual at all.
I can't see why you would.
But
bite
there's
somebody.
a song that talks about. You remember the song that certain kids have to learn?
Don't bite your friends.
Yes.
We shouldn't be biting people as friends.
But it's a scientific thing to where they explain why, for some of y'all, that if you may feel the urge and you're just not commenting, but you feel urges to bite your partner.
That's what I want to know.
That explains why.
That's what I want to know. Are people...
He said little Mike Tyson.
Anyone in this chat feel the need to just bite people? Just people. That's not like your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife situation, because I would find that to be very interesting. Am I in the right class? I'm cracking up.
Moving on.
Yeah, let's move on.
There's been a couple of things that have been brought up to us by students and extra credit, and with the single talk that has been heavily shifted towards what females should be doing. There's a concern or something that's being said, and it's being called a ramp up period. And it
Wait. This is specifically based off of feedback we received.
By students, that
Yes.
people that watch the show,
Yes.
that that people feel as like, okay, I want to put on lotion, put on lip gloss, brush my hair,
Daniel,
but I need time.
No.
I need time to like build myself up to get to that place. I feel like there's certain stuff that you can click on immediately, but that's just my opinion. You can kind of maybe balance it out. But I have a picture that I want to bring up. After you kind of, I guess, give a little bit more perspective as to what people are talking about and if it's valid or not.
I feel that the way you framed this was unfair because you chose the most simple tasks. Okay. I think that it's less about the items. I think it's about the individual things to do. And it's more about like the mindset, because if you've been in a certain mindset for, she said, Ashy is a violation. This is true. But what I'm saying is that some people who haven't been in the mindset of like putting themselves together in this way, they need to reprogram their mind in some ways. No, don't.
When I said what I say on this show, I'm talking about get it straight tomorrow.
No, I understand.
Like
I'm just trying to bring a perspective that could be.
What are we waiting? You could meet your husband tomorrow.
No, this is true.
This is true. You could run into somebody tomorrow.
I think that for those immediate things, like being moisturized, being, all those things are like immediate.
Tomorrow,
that's easy. But if you're talking about
give my life tomorrow, but what about today? Because what he say? Because tomorrow might be too late. Clean yourself. Clean your nails tonight while you're watching the show. This is a perfect show to go ahead and get the dirt from under your nails.
A little self-care.
Buff them up. Put a little mask on. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself together, man.
Up. All I'm saying is those are things that you can do immediately, but some things like a wardrobe overhaul or there's some things that you may not be able to immediately do. But I do not agree fully, though, with the ramp up period. I think that it is a little excusey, but I am trying to just show another side. But I tend to agree with you. Let's see.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you to who? Oh, the vocals?
Are you hating?
They did the job.
A little bit out of tune. I could be a worship leader.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I have a picture that I want to bring up, and I want to apologize to my sis in advance, but we're not going to show the face.
Oh my gosh.
But I thought about something, and as a kid, I didn't even understand it then, as to why when people go on the missions field, all right, like when you go on vacation, like if you're going on vacation to Africa, to, different places, to Brazil.
Vacation?
If you're going on vacation, let's talk about vacation first.
Okay.
You are not looking dusty. Generally, right? You have to scoot back down a little bit because I adjusted the camera to not chop off your head. There you go.
No, but
so I'll adjust it in a second. But for whatever reason, when it's time to do the Lord's work,
oh my gosh,
we put in the straight back braids.
What's wrong with straight backs, babe?
I don't mind straight backs.
I know.
They're actually, I'm just
you just throwing something out there.
You know what type of straight backs I'm talking about. You decided today that you want to look for the missions trip. You decided that you wanted to look like Kawhi Leonard. Do you know Kawhi Leonard?
That's a basketball player, I think.
Look up Kawhi Leonard on your phone.
I don't even know how to spell Kawhi. Kawhi, like what
Kawhi.
Oh my gosh.
For the missions field, because you're doing the Lord's work. No, it's not about you. It's not about it being focused on you, but you saw the picture.
Yes.
You pull up the picture. Hold up. Show me the picture that you found of Kawhi. Yeah, those are the braids. Those are the mission field braids.
First of all, I haven't seen nobody on the mission field go like this. I'm not gonna let you do my girls like that. I ain't never seen this.
No, look.
I ain't never seen this.
That be the face too. That be the face. So when we go on the mission field, why do we feel like, okay, it's the fanny pack, the outfit trash?
Listen, I know.
But
okay.
one thing I want to talk about, because ladies be talking about how the first thing that they notice on the guy is his shoes. So in the black community,
Who said that?
In the black community specifically, we've been about our sneakers, having our shoes clean, whatever it is. But I want to show y'all something, because as a single woman,
Did they throw a wig on top? Unfortunately, not.
If you're going to throw away what?
She said that they throw a wig on top, and I said, unfortunately, not.
No,
I'm just messing.
no, it's just the braids.
Guys, I just want to say, Daniel's boosting. I have never seen this.
Oh,
I've never seen that. I've seen some things, but I ain't never seen that.
All right. Well, let me just pull up the picture. Then I can talk about it.
I can't see. Daniel. They're pool shoes. Take it down.
They weren't going to a pool. These shoes
They
were.
could have been baptizing.
No, there were no baptisms.
Oh my gosh.
These are shoes that were getting people saved.
Literal mercy shoes. Oh my gosh.
Me and the person was clowning about this, so I'm not putting somebody on the spot for the first time.
Thankfully, they have a sense of humor.
Yeah, they have a sense of humor. So, guys, this is not bullying, but this is a better picture of
a better picture
of the shoes.
You have another angle? Oh my gosh! How did you get this? Daniel, please. Wait a minute. I thought it was one shoe. Oh my gosh. This ankle sock with the shoe is taking me out. Because I thought it was one piece. Okay.
Let me take these down.
Amen. The Lord's work, though.
No, but as a single woman, you could meet your mate on the missions field, but not with those on.
I mean,
so I wanted to just open the floor up to talk about missions field outfits.
oh.
And if you are doing the work of the Lord, whether locally or abroad, I think that that's a perfect time to be able to meet your mate, maybe from a different ministry or a different group, or as you're collaborating to preach the gospel together. It's an awesome opportunity.
We've seen it happen, actually.
That part.
It's happened.
Yeah. And
It's
so I just want to make a point that to level my single people, that it's not a bad idea to be on point on the missions field as well. So I want to know, what does that look like? Because it's not a runway. The mission field is not your runway, and you shouldn't be just...
Yeah.
But there should be a baseline.
there should
in
be.
my opinion.
Well, this is my thing. Because this goes back to our previous episodes. I think that a lot of times we forget that we're supposed to have our own baseline. It's not even the mission field having a baseline. It's your own personal baseline that needs to be above that mark where we would do that. You know? So, because even for me, like if I'm going on the mission field, I still have a baseline of it's not, mission field, whatever, you know? Now, some people, I saw a comment earlier that was saying they tell you not to wear your good clothes on the mission field. They tell you, you know, I don't know. They do be saying that. But listen, I'm not saying don't listen, but like low key don't listen because don't show up looking like a peasant. I'm just saying. Because we represent the kingdom of God. And we're over here trying to tell these people, like, oh, yeah, God loves you. God can save you. Did he save you? You know what I'm saying? We gotta make it make sense.
Yeah, you could find an African prince, but you got those on.
That's happened too.
Not with those on.
No. And I don't think it was an African prince. I'm just making up stuff. All right. But yeah. Let me see. He shouldn't be focusing on your shoes. He should be seeing how you're surrendered to God and slaying those demons.
Don't show up like,
you don't know.
Like you about to clean your house.
You don't know men. Well, you don't know.
Those are house cleaning shoes.
Listen. All I'm saying is we gotta set our baseline and we gotta hold that standard for ourselves.
I just want to know if they were supposed to be pool shoes, why were socks being worn with the pool shoes?
I don't think they were pool shoes. I think they were like a
demon stopper.
I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying.
Like you about to scrub a tub.
Oh my gosh, guys. I literally cannot. I literally can't.
Oh, man.
He said you ain't got to wear your best clothes, but you don't got to wear your worst. Honestly, yes, I agree with that. But also, like, why? Like, the only time that you should have your worst is, like, literally for housework or, like, yard work. Or, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that's not even part of the baseline.
Oh, shit, I just scrolled up. They look like them spray-on shoes from Cloudy with the chance of meatballs.
Wait, let me look that up. Because I don't remember them. Oh, my gosh. Daniel, breathe.
Oh, shoot. Oh, man, my head hurts a little bit.
Oh my gosh. Hold on.
Oh.
Oh shoot.
Oh man.
These are the spray on shoes.
All right, you back on stage.
All right, we should be back now. This man's whole computer died. Okay? Don't ask. He was too busy cracking up. He didn't see the notifications popping up saying he was late. 2 hours later is crazy. Everybody relax. We're here. Daniel's still laughing.
I would say this though. The type of brother, friend that I am, I saw this picture on whether it was a group chat behind the scenes or it was on social media. I sent this picture to the person immediately and said, "Yo, what are these?" And we dealt with it right then and there. Because I love, like, you know, I'm not going to talk about you or make fun of you. I'm going to deal with it straight on. So, and that's a principle. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, we could joke and play with it and make light of it. But I texted that person and was like, yo, nah, these ain't it.
So I was talking to another friend recently who's single, and comes a point in time where you just have to remove things from your life. And so because if you have it, you're gonna wear it. You know what I'm saying?
Those were brand new.
So they were for the mission field. They were with that in mind. How you know they were brand new?
They were brand new. I'm telling you, they were brand new.
Well, I was talking to somebody else, and
they were brand new shoes.
In the moment, we were on FaceTime, and like she just began putting the items in the trash. So I would admonish you guys that
those are brand new.
They might not be.
No, they are.
Stop pulling it back up.
Those weren't. Yeah, those were like.
I mean, they look a little crisp. But you know,
no,
they might not have been that bad without the sock. I think it's the sock. You know, they're leaning towards grandmother.
Hold on, let me.
You know, but
I'm gonna put it through ChatGPT and tell it to remove the sock.
Great, please do that. And while we wait, basically, the whole thing was okay. For example, I have this pair of black boots. They might be kind of falling apart a little bit, but they're the only black boots I have. So instead of like knowing that they don't look good to wear, you just keep them and you keep wearing them. But if you throw them out, guess what? You're going to be forced to get some new black boots. So, you know, sometimes you just got to push it out and allow room for the new to come in. And that was kind of my point with that. But, you know, Daniel's not going to let this go. And I just want y'all to know, as students of the class, no one is safe. So
no, everyone's safe. Everyone's safe. But these were vital. They were vital to the conversation.
See, she said she sewed them. Don't look at me like that. That could bless somebody, Daniel.
Some stuff shouldn't be sold. Some stuff people be no. Let's talk about this because no, because some stuff you just need to throw away. Am I wrong? I mean. Okay. If I think about if someone doesn't have shoes, then yes, anything is better than nothing.
Exactly.
I agree with that because in Brazil, they won't have shoes or whatever. But if you're here in the States and someone has shoes, like those shoes there, those are a last resort. Those are just foot protection.
But there might be somebody who's older that would look really nice in them.
No.
Yes. I could see like, a little dainty little foot, little old lady. What are you laughing at? I'm not fooling around with you, Daniel. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I think you got a point.
Where'd the other foot come from? Wait. Did the original picture have 2 feet? Where did this foot come from? Y'all, I cannot. Because AI literally be so crazy. The other foot is already on the floor. Why? No, the other foot is right in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. So
Yeah.
how did we add a third one? AI is so cooked. I cannot.
All right, we gotta move on,
What did
man.
Bree say?
We gotta
Big
move
Mama
on,
would
bro.
love him. Please. Y'all are cracking me up. Okay, we gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go.
All right.
Talk about something else, please.
Put some effort into what you do in the mission field, because you never know who you can meet. It could be someone there, or I can't read these comments, bro, because I'm gonna get
Wait,
right.
Mala's calling in.
I'm gonna get right back to it. Hold on.
Send her a link.
I'm gonna send you a link, and you can hop on the stream with us. How about that? Let's do that. And going forward, we talked about wanting to do this going forward. We can bring up. So if you're in the if you're a part of class and you have something that you want to say or a question you want to ask, and you are presentable, we can bring you up on screen.
Ooh, he said if you're presentable. He's not messing around with
No,
the class.
like, because it's nighttime and people like in the
Yes, I
bed
feel
and
you.
stuff. So I'm talking about more like appropriate.
No
you know what I'm
bonnets.
saying? But don't get up here looking like a raccoon.
Daniel.
So, they were saying I said people look like raccoons last
That's
week.
not
I don't
what
think
you-
I said that.
Okay. All right.
But yeah.
She said, Mala, can you hear us? Daniel's going to send you the link. She over here talking about she called
A
both of our
good mission
phones.
shoe, I feel like, and this is all relative. It's like if if you can't do nothing else, then okay, but like a sneaker, like a Air Max, or you know what I'm saying?
A
like
New Balance.
like some runners.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Even something simple.
You might
Even-
wear
even
a
a-
long skirt with some sneakers.
But even a Converse, if you want to keep it super simple, like it doesn't have to be nothing crazy. It's just,
But anything but those. Anything but these. And the other picture was worse because it was the group chat picture that got me. It was this one where it was a group photo, and I did zoom in and I was like and this person
it's so
is
stylish.
a sneakerhead.
And a very,
like a
very stylish person.
So it made sense while we were cracking jokes, because I'm like, yo, I've never seen you with nothing trash on your feet ever. Like, you always got heat on.
100%.
But the moment you go to the mission field,
We got to stay meek.
but
Did you send the link?
yeah, I think I did.
Mala, did you get it?
Yeah, I think I did. But shoot, man, this done threw off the whole stream. Man. So let me delete all these shoes from out of the studio. But actually, no, let me add it back. All right, so
Wait, that's you.
we were supposed to talk about principles tonight, and we were going to discuss a few things along the lines of just principles, because we've observed that like people are moving really weird out here, and unfortunately, I feel like there are people within. I don't know whether it's, being in church for a while or whatever, but when I talk with people who are unchurched or people who are just kind of like, I don't want to say street, but just, just regular people, I feel like, I see, I'm about to bring you up. But I feel like people there tend to be stuff that should just come by default, that you should know that it's messed up if you do this or that. All right. And so, for instance, just so that we can solidify what we're about to go into, and then we'll come back to it. For instance, if you're if your friend, if you date somebody, if your friend dates somebody, and is in a serious relationship with that person, and then right after that person dates the person, then you start dating the person. There are some very rare occurrences to where that may be okay if it's talked about and discussed, but in a general sense,
That would be frowned upon.
It's frowned upon, and it could ruin your relationship. So it's like you could do what you want to do, but just realize that if that person gets mad at you, they're within their right to be upset at what was done. Is there another one you want to kind of mention? Just as an example, before we kind of dive into more principles, we're gonna open it up to the class for people to share,
just principles,
principles of stuff that it should be common sense, but people are moving weird and are not standing on what they need to stand on.
Yeah. Well, obviously you started the show kind of standing on that same type of business as a principle. Don't play in my face. Don't try to come up to me smiling, kikiing, doing all this when you know behind the scenes or in another sector you have something not nice to say. Right. And I think that obviously being two-faced is what the category that falls into. But
people used to have shame. They used to and some people still do, because when I run into some people, they look like they seen a ghost in public. Yeah. And so that's just the shame of them running their mouth, and then now you seeing me in person, and now you don't have much to say. Yeah. Because I'm not the one that's feeling uncomfortable. Yeah. You're the one that was.
But the people that are more shameless, I found out recently that some people don't feel like social media is like real life. They mentally separate it from reality, and they feel like the things they say online, it doesn't, or things that they say or do or like or comment does not equate to real life. And I'm like, I'm sorry. What world do you live in? And if you gonna say it with your chest, and say it in on the internet, say it in person. You know what I'm saying? I think that social media, because it really bends a lot of people's perspective of reality, it causes people to literally live in false narratives.
Yeah. Well, so that's what we're kind of talking about. But we're going to put a pause on that. And I'm going to bring up a good friend of mine, my sis. I'm going to bring you up to the stage.
Welcome to the show.
Hey, how you doing?
Can you hear her?
Oh, I can hear her.
There we go. Okay, period. I just make sure we can hear you.
Should we bring the shoes up? Or
oh no, I do need 2.5 seconds. Because
all right, with the shoes up or without the shoes?
Oh no, please do not bring the shoes up.
You look nice tonight.
You do look nice.
Yeah, you look nice tonight.
Oh, thank you. Don't try to be my friend now. So I just wanted to point out, first of all, I listen when I say bawling, crying in here.
I gotta bring the shoes up for context, Marla.
You have to go back up in the comments. When you mentioned it, I literally said Daniel Robinson the third.
Wait, I didn't see it.
No way he about to put my shoes up for him tonight.
You felt it coming,
didn't you? Everyone saw him in Africa.
And lo and behold, I'm like, he did it. I just want to say this. To all my missionaries out there, I love y'all, and y'all gonna understand when I say this. Different team leads have very specific acts.
Marla, no, you're not about to tell me that.
No, well,
this was the spec that they sent out.
Well, to be fair,
no, I'm gonna let you finish. I'm sorry.
To be fair, they didn't get specific, but this was my train of thought. I'm like, okay, what am I gonna put on my feed that like I'm gonna be okay with just disposing. So I went on Amazon and I was like, walking shoes. Now, granted, I didn't know they were gonna be this bad.
Wait a second, though. Wait a second. Can you comment on the sock combination?
Yeah. So like it's 90 degrees. Who's walking around without socks on?
Okay, but Marla, when the shoes came in and you saw that they was when they no Marla, listen. when the shoes came in.
Stop changing the picture.
No, because okay, when they came in and you said you didn't know that they were that bad, you still flew 16 hours.
Because guess what? Nothing is going to get in the way of the mission. And just so you know, those they tell a story. People have been healed in those shoes.
Yeah.
People got set free and delivered.
Chatabo.
Hey, come on now.
Hey, come on now.
Come on now.
Listen.
Put some respect on these shoes, huh?
Some respect on those Amazon shoes. And if you want the link, I can send it to you.
No.
Can I just tell y'all about Daniel and like our relationship, like the brother sister relationship? Do y'all know Daniel texted me? It was 1:00 in the morning, and I get this text in my shoes. Y'all, I literally fell out the bed hollering, and I'm like, Daniel, why? What do you want? Why would you do this to me? And I literally sent him this picture right here. Not that it did any better, but I want him to see, like, you know, it is not as bad as it looks. I'm not sure if that really helped my case. But nonetheless, y'all, I will not be wearing these shoes. And yes, I do have a closet full of nice sneakers. But Joy Parker
Rare
was like,
rare sneakers, like.
But that's the thing. Why would I? Now, granted, I didn't get on the plane with those. Right? So I had my airport fit. You know, you moving in and out of the airport. You
Yeah.
know,
What shoes you had some Nikes?
I did. I have some Nikes.
We need to put a panel together to come up with like,
because we've been on the mission field together, my sister in Christ, and you didn't wear these on the mission field when we was in Zambia.
But I also didn't get the directives about wardrobe. Like if you look at my wardrobe for Kenya,
Yeah.
like we were told, wear a dress every day. I'm not even a dress girl. I literally went and purchased dresses, and I sold like 4 dresses because I'm like, I'm not wearing it.
Right.
So you know, I was like,
Bottom of the dress. See, you're the one that's laughing. I'm just giving context like a slideshow as we're talking about it.
Yo, this is a bad fit. I'm sorry. I just gotta say it. It's bad. It will never happen again.
but what do these people think of Americans? Like in a general sense, when we show up wearing like these things that are according to
But I agree with you because when we went to Zambia, they told us to wear suits. But we went to a youth conference and the kids is coming in there with Air Force Ones and this and that. So now I'm like, all right, well now I look like an old minister. And these kids looking at us trying to see what's new in American culture and this and that, and I don't even got. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody showed us a devotion in Slack, and if you would have sort of looked at God, like a female showed up like in dress pants.
Yeah, I mean, but you can wear, like you could have put on some Air Max 97s with the dress.
Listen,
and been.
In hindsight, I could have did a whole lot better than what I did. But look.
And you always do.
Listen, y'all. Lesson learned. Nobody will ever get a bad footprint of me ever again.
I'm so.
And all I ask is that these pictures do not leave this chat, okay? Because what I can't afford to happen is for my family members to get a hold of this. And so if y'all love me.
Oh no, we gotta send this to Maul. This gonna be on Netflix.
Do not. I love y'all. Y'all have a good night. To my missionaries in the comments in the section, Y'all know how we do, but I promise y'all.
Wait. Do we know how we do?
Wait.
'Cause that's what we're trying to
Wait,
establish.
let me read a comment. Charity said, in her defense, Africa is different. When I went to Ghana, I had to get some Toms, and I wore outfits from Rainbow that I threw in the trash afterwards. I'm very confused on why taking a trip to another country means that you need disposable clothes. Like,
It's
who
not
made
about
that
another
up?
Country. It's about because I mean, like. Okay, so
Why can't we just dress regular?
Who said you need to go to Rainbow? You can buy stuff for the same price at H&M.
No, y'all don't understand. Literally, it took me like 2 weeks to get the red dirt and the red clay out of some of my clothing.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So it wasn't like a family trip to Ghana. We were staying on a resort. Like, we out here in the trenches, y'all.
You could have bought some Toms though.
I haven't been to Africa yet, to be fair, but I'm like,
But it's not just Africa. It's the mission field. See, y'all
I mean,
that's
yes.
where we at, y'all.
No. We've been on the mission field, and I get it, but I don't. I think.
Okay, how about this? It's a lesson learned. I know what y'all. Matter of fact, Jeremiah, you probably was the one that sent it. So let me tell you something.
You better get him.
This time around, I'm sending you straight foot pics. I'm not sending you no pics of landscape, nobody laying hands. All the pictures I send are gonna be in my feet.
Let me say something, because they're talking about mud.
Ball, I'm weak.
They're talking about mud in Argentina ruined some people's shoes. The whole trip is paid for. You can sacrifice a pair of shoes to walk in some
You
mud.
could buy Nikes for $30.
I'm just saying, like, something. Like, I don't know. It could just be me.
I'm telling y'all, lesson learned. Because if I would have known those shoes was gonna make it on extra credit.
Yeah. I want to
No.
say, Mala, I did not condone this. I was not a part of this. I did not know this was going to happen. I would not do this to you. Daniel is crazy, as we already know.
I knew Marla would be a good sport. I was about to tell her when we met on
Yeah,
Friday.
he was hooking this up for the past week, and I didn't even know.
You remember when I said I got a surprise for y'all Sunday?
Oh, so I was surprised.
No, not you. We're separating you from the shoes because you are so much better.
I love y'all, and it won't happen again. It won't happen again. As a matter of fact, I got something for y'all. Don't even worry about it.
Joy, you said, I'm going to get you a pair. Mala, send me the link.
I got y'all. The link is coming up.
No,
Joy,
no,
you wear
what
like
are we doing?
an 8.5, don't you? No, because she said that Mala did right, so that she must want some. So as a friend, I would.
That's not. No, we brought him up to say don't.
No, I know, but
No.
like, if
what are we doing?
She said you did right. No lesson learned, girl. You did right. So I'm gonna get her some.
If y'all just DM me if you want the link, and I promise you, part of this is Amazon fault because the way they positioned the shoe, it looks way better. But once it got here, I had to go. Listen, I'm a soldier in the army of the Lord.
It was time to go.
It was time to go. And if
I wish I was leading that trip because I would have been like, "Nah, sis, we gonna cast out some demons, but I need you to. We gonna cast out some demons,
You
but
would
we
not
gonna
do that.
Marlon knows I would do that because we know how we are.
No,
like,
you would do it to her, but you wouldn't do that to nobody else.
We got that relationship,
Exactly.
so we would,
Exactly. Somebody said get that affiliate link. You better get your commission, Mala.
Literally, when you mentioned the mission, I don't know if it was prophetic, but like something in my spirit said, if these shoes pop up on this, and when I saw them, I literally, y'all, I have non-stop laughing. This was the funniest thing ever, and the fact that people were commenting, and I'm like, y'all, it's me, but they like, whose shoes? And I'm like, it's mine. And people just started dragging me, yo.
Look, I didn't put the Facebook. I was just,
I mean, I put myself.
Hey, I gotta hear. You know, I gotta hear Maul's take though. I gotta.
Spare her.
Jamala has a twin brother that we may be a little similar in terms of like the brotherly.
It's enough. This is enough.
This side is enough. I agree with her. I think you should.
Shout out to Extra Credit. Shout out to the fun. Thank y'all for dragging me. I took screenshots. So if you see me grilling you is because you was going crazy in the chat about me.
Hey, that's what we saying. Like, don't. That's what I said when we first began the show. I'm like, don't be on the internet talking crazy about me.
And then when you see me,
And
I
then
be that
be-
same energy.
You know what I'm saying?
I love
You
y'all.
feel me? I love you too, sis. What's up? What's
Love
up,
you,
sis?
Mala. The crazy thing is that Mala is one of the most stylish, most put together people I know. That's the only reason you can do that, because she would never show up anywhere else other than the mission field in those. So
Hey man, these
shout out to Mala.
mission trips leaders gotta, they gotta.
If everyone shows up to church wearing these as a joke, that would be-
International Day at Mount Gilead. Hey, I'll get some too. If we get at least 20 people to rock those for International Day, that would be hilarious.
Oh man,
That would be hilarious.
That is okay.
International
All right, babe.
Day is like Mount Gilead's Halloween. All right,
Let's
so
get into some kind of
all right,
meats.
back to the principles
back
that
to
we
the
talked
principles.
about.
I mean, well, there's lots of principles. To
There's
live
some
by.
people, even with the relationship thing, that would not agree with that. Like if your friend dated somebody that they become off limits, or I don't know, I just want you to kind of maybe lay it out, and I want to also open up the floor to the chat to just list some things that should be principle. Like it should be common sense. This is not a complicated thing where, but it's like, no, like when this happens, this is how you should react or how you should carry yourself. I got one.
Go ahead.
If somebody is let's go back to school, because maybe for people going back to school will help you understand how crazy this is. If me and my friends are at school and one of my friends gets jumped or is being made fun of or being bullied, or there's someone that's just giving them a hard time, you're not going to catch me hanging out with that person.
Right.
I look crazy standing next to that person that's talking trash and tearing down my friend. I wouldn't be a friend to that person if I'm seen like hanging out with them, unless my point in that is I'm confronting them and getting some stuff straight.
Yeah. Or unless you're saying that other person is more of a friend than your one who got jumped.
And be
then
clear.
you're really making a statement.
And be clear in that if that person is doing that, I didn't make you pick sides. The
Right.
person that's being bullied or that got beat up isn't making you choose sides. The person who is causing this issue is causing now I gotta pick, because now you messed with my homie. But I think that as people, I guess, are in church, or as people, because I don't know if it's just church or not, but I just feel like certain people just, that goes out the window all of a sudden. I don't know. Like it's weird to me.
Yeah. I think it also too I hate to always go back to social media, but I think that in the age of social media, again, people have a warped view of reality and they're not connecting dots the same. I think that if it happened like it happened in the school, it might seem more simple, but if it's something that's happening online, or if it's something that's happening a little bit differently, then maybe people are are thinking of it or processing it differently. But I think that, listen, treat others the way you want to be treated. Like, I think that is a principle to live by. And I think that as much as we know that that's a simple thing that we are commanded to do, most people don't sit down and think about is this what I would desire? This is how I would desire to be treated when they're in a lot of different situations.
But it's deeper than that, because some people feel like, oh, well, I didn't bully you or say that about you, but I'm just real comfortable posted up with this other person who's making life really difficult for you right now.
Yeah, but if somebody
you're still weird doing that.
But if somebody was making life difficult for them, like they would feel some type of way if you were hanging out or in cahoots with them somehow. So I think that, again, it is back to the golden rule. I think that does still kind of stand, once you relate it back. But I think that there's a overall dullness that has rested upon the people of this world. And it's like people are not able, again, common sense isn't common, are not able to really, no faking. Stop lying. Bishop said that today, stop lying. But people are having a hard time being sharp and just A plus B equals C, 1 + 1 = 2. It's like, well, 1 + 1, but if you carry the 1 and you bring it back around, I'm like, what are you?
But some
talking
stuff
about?
isn't that nuanced.
No,
it's just like,
but
bro,
that's what I'm saying.
You're weird. You're weird for and you didn't make you didn't make it. Well, I didn't make it weird.
Right.
This other person made it weird, and you're a weirdo for associating with that person. And it's like, I'm not the crazy one. Don't gaslight me into having me feel like I am feeling wrong. And this is what I want to get to as well, because I saw a quote that said this, and this is kind of a serious moment for the show, and for everybody that's listening. It talked about how you shouldn't navigate things, unknown territories in life alone. Okay, that's a really dangerous place to be. And then they said the mind is the most dangerous territory that you can try to navigate by yourself. And they were making a point about therapy, about running your thoughts past somebody, being able to know, am I being rational with the way that I'm processing this and the way that I'm going about it? You got a lot of enablers out there, but if anybody is responsible in terms of a therapist or whatever else, it's you able to navigate these things. And so my thing is like, a lot of times before I react, I'm just like, why do I feel this way? What's making me feel this way? And am I crazy for thinking this way or feeling this way? And a lot of times the answer is no, you're absolutely right. Because when I run past what's going on by someone responsible who's not just gonna take my side, they're gonna really let me know, what's going on. But it's like, no, like you also can't gaslight me into me thinking that I'm now being mean to you because of an action or a response to an action that you had that now requires me to handle you a little bit differently. Yeah. And that even, and I think that that's just one of the things that, like, I hope is very simple. I mean, what we're saying.
And I think that there's definitely, there's different ways to approach it, because obviously, yes, naturally you're going to handle that person differently. You can still handle them differently and still walk in love. You know what I'm saying? So I think that, like, yeah. And I think that that's the part that you have to watch out for, because when somebody else is being motivated by the flesh to make their decision, we can't respond in the flesh to their fleshly decision. Yeah. And so I think that
But you ain't going to be all in my house. You ain't going to be all close to me because, wow.
Yeah, well,
like that's okay. Well,
yeah, and I think that obviously we all have the choice to who we decide is going to be around us, who we're going to have in our personal space and our personal circle, and that is like sacred. That's special. That's and we all have that choice. I know at one time I had somebody was over the house and they made a comment that I didn't like, and I'm like, you're not going to come in my house and talk about the way I do stuff in my house. This is my house, so you can't come back. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't have to ever tell that person that happened, but have they been back? No. Like, so it's you have the right to protect your circle, your peace in your environment, and you can choose who you want to have in there and who you don't want to have in there. And I think that that's absolutely fine. I'll give you another principle. This is not necessarily relational, but this is something that I absolutely live by. Well, one of them is very simple. Is that any money that is not meant for me, I don't want it. So like, and if it wasn't meant for me from God, it's cursed. Like, so that automatically takes stealing out of things. Like, yeah. I don't want to touch it with a 10-foot pole because it's not for me. Like, God didn't have that for me. And if I trust God to provide for me, I don't need to touch anything that was not for me. And I think that, like, I've been this way. Obviously, I've been taught this way since I was a child. But like, it don't matter what it is. It don't matter. And even like, how do you feel about if somebody like stole something and then they sold it and then they paid you for something with the money that they stole? Like, okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay, let's make it simple. Because, like, that was kind of complicated. If someone gives you money that they stole, but you didn't know it was stolen,
I've seen it happen.
you're free and clear.
I've seen it happen. Not just gave, sold it.
Okay.
Okay, all right. I'll
Relax,
calm down.
because I wasn't even going there. But why
How-
is it too real? This is too real. Okay.
This is stupid.
But I feel like
that just boils my blood.
okay. Let me do a different
How
principle.
you go?
Because that one's pretty self-explanatory. One would think. Let's go to the forks and the spoons. Okay, listen. Wait. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, forks and spoons at Chipotle. No, napkins and forks.
Hold up. Before you get into napkins and forks, let's get back to what we were just saying. No, because I'm like, there's
ahead, get
been
it
multiple
out.
instances where I've seen that happen.
Somebody said cortisol levels, Daniel.
Actually, let me
Okay.
Let me not.
Yeah.
Let me not interfere with.
So what Joy was saying, like, if you didn't know it was stolen, you were not responsible for what the other person did. But also, we talk about, like, praying over your income, praying over your finances. Like, I feel like that's why it's also important. But it's not your responsibility for whatever happened before it got into your
But
hands.
stealing from me, and then giving me a gift.
That's too wild.
That's worse than just stealing it and going to do something else with it. But you're gonna steal from me and then what was you saying about
next level.
forks? Go ahead.
All right, so I
I'm gonna end up
learned
saying
at some point that if you go somewhere like Chipotle, you know, I used to go like, I've been going to Chipotle since it opened, okay? Since I lived in Ohio and it opened. You're not supposed to grab a stack this big of napkins and a handful of forks and, like, take them home. And they feel so disposable, you know, like, it doesn't matter. But then you got to think, if that was your business, like, somebody had to pay for those napkins and those forks. And, like, you just took enough for a family of 10 and you are one person. Like, so that is you like how I pronounce Chipotle? How do you say it? I'm not saying it wrong.
you are saying it wrong.
Chipotle?
It's not.
It's
not
Chipotle?
You're saying it like SH.
Yeah. Chipotle?
Yeah, that's how. That's yeah.
Yeah, it takes too much.
It's
too
like
much.
Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
fair enough. Anyways, so that's one of them. The other one is using. Y'all gonna be mad at me for this one, because once you hear it, you gonna be responsible for the knowledge.
Yeah.
This was gonna make you mad.
Yeah. Mute us if you want to stay trifling.
Using discounts that are for, like, a person, for an employee or their family, when you their friend or you're the family and it's just for them. Using store discounts. Can I use your discount? That's not for you. That's the same as money that's not yours. That's the same thing. It's the principle of, like if that was your business, somebody is stealing from you. Like, Daniel, any thoughts? Are y'all mad?
No, I mean, that's facts. You know, sometimes I've been offered discounts from people, and I told them that
I asked them, like, are you supposed to use
all
that?
right, is your manager good with you using that discount for me, even though I'm not technically a family member? And because the person may not use that discount often, it's approved. But I'm like, no. And as a person that's in business, those things can come back, because as a business owner, people just assume that you are just, pouring money out of your ears. But it's like, man, margins, especially within the food industry, are very thin already. Mm-hmm. And if you got someone who's coming in taking 100 napkins, bro, that pack of napkins costs X amount, and at least 50 people were supposed to be able to, and so there's just little things that are important, that are just important in terms of
But a lot of
the
people
way
don't know
that I, as a business owner, would like people to handle my business. I would want an employee, if they are really close with somebody and the person is like a brother, and they want to use that person from their family discount, I would like for them to check it by me first. Like I probably would say yeah, but it's just again, it's principle. Out of principle, you know, just So yeah.
Yeah. But those are a few of mine principles that I definitely live by. Let's see. People are basically just going on about the discount.
I see Jarrell. Yeah, because Jarrell used to work at Harbor Freight, and he would give me a discount. But I was like, hey,
are you allowed to do that?
you know, and it's just principle, and I believe that's why, God will even honor.
God honors
because you reap, like, it's seed time and harvest. You reap what you sow. It's not just about that's more than just a monetary giving. Scripture. That's anything.
Yeah.
Anything that you plant, it's going to come back to you, and it's going to come back in abundance.
But it's also stewardship. And so, you know, God is looking at how you're handling what you have, in order to see, are you ready for more? So I think that's, important. Yeah.
So, that's just something that I just feel like, I think Joe put it in there too, because I think it was Shoe City. But, there were different, it was just like, just above board. It's like if the manager's cool with it, then
right,
then they're taking on that responsibility, and they said it was okay. But we're not going around here sneaking around.
And there are some
places.
There are some places that are okay with it, but like there are some places that really crack down on that, and a lot of people try to get over on the system that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like being a taker. It puts you in that category of being a taker. Terrible place to be in. But let's get back to the relationship one, because there were situations that we've walked through to where two young ladies, and I can give an example from my life. I
tell them what you did
back when we had MySpace. If you had a MySpace, I want you to put a
planet.
Yeah, put a planet in the chat if you had MySpace.
If you can find planet.
Yeah, if you could. But back when I had MySpace, if you were back around that time, there was something that was like a top. You had your top friends, and you could do 4 people. You could do 8 people. You could do 16 people. You could even do 32 people. And the cool thing about MySpace, when you went to somebody's page, you would have to go and look. You could go on someone's page and they would have their friends ranked in order. So it was always funny because, like me, okay, my mom's on MySpace, promoting her music or whatever. And it's just like, well,
your mom?
I gotta have my mom first. And so, but then when you get a girlfriend, it's like, all right, well, my girl gonna be number 2, my mom is number 1. And then, but now you got to rank your friends. So your friends were actually able to go see who really is the best friend ranked. And sometimes, like, when you would go log into MySpace, you're doing this stuff every day. So, like, you had to go on the person's page. It was no timeline. That was the beautiful thing about it. If you wanted to go right on somebody's wall, you had to go to their page to do so. And then it was all about you. Man, I kind of miss it.
We need
low
to
key.
go. It's way more personal than what we have going on right now.
Because you would have to go on somebody's wall and write to them on their wall.
Yeah.
People would pick music. People would do different backgrounds. You had to go to that person's page and check if they had any new pictures and stuff like that. But basically, it was like like when a friend got on your nerves, you would move them from like spot number 3 to spot number 5.
So petty.
And so I say all that to say, for those that didn't understand MySpace, like if you were to go on your Instagram page and you had to have your friends ranked in order, that's what it would be like. And what you had to do, or what I did, I had a friend, and he was kind of a player. And his top 8, and I say this coming from, at the time, I'm 14, 15 years old. I'm just like, bro, he got all the baddies like just line like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just like, bro, like I'm trying to get like bro, like so I you able to see, okay, well, number one, and I don't know how the girls allowed this to happen, but it's just like, how are you as a girl okay with being number 4 on? But anyways, but I saw, and it was actually the girl was number 4 on his page, so I was just kind of like, I'm gonna slide into her messages, and I forgot what I said. I wish I remembered, but it worked, and I got her number and everything else. But going back to the principal's conversation, I didn't think that was his girlfriend, but it was obvious that that was somebody that he was maybe talking to or whatever. So I did that. I took his number 4 and made her my number 1. That's what happened. But this was a person who was my friend, and I was fully prepared to accept whatever smoke came along with it. And that's why I'm saying it's not that you just go and do what you do, but you have to. I think principal is accepting the fact that, like, all right, I didn't think she was your main girl, but obviously she was someone that you was probably talking to or messing with. And if I come and get your girl or one of your girls, if you try to jump me or try to fight me, or you just don't want to be cool with me no more, I have to, like, that's understandable. I understand why you would feel that way. I wouldn't act like I don't see the problem. You see what I'm saying? Now, I made a calculated decision because I didn't take your number 1. I took someone that was on your bench, technically. I mean, maybe they were in the starting 5, but, you know, this person obviously wasn't in your top 3, so I felt like, all right, I'm kind of being safe. But anyways, that's principle in terms of, even if, like, if you have 2 young ladies and one dates a young man, and then for your best friend to go and date the same person, I'm just like, is that you know, it can make things awkward. And I see someone said, you know, talk to the friend first, and that's what you should do. But a lot of people avoid that conversation because they know,
especially at y'all's age. Especially at y'all's age,
because you know it's going to cause issues. You know that person is not going to be fine with it. So what you do is you sneak and talk to the person for a month, 2 months, fall in love, and now I got to break the news to my friend.
Well, another thing that I feel like people do is they gaslight themselves, and then they gaslight the other person once it all comes out. So, like, they'll gaslight themselves into thinking like, oh, like, I didn't think they really talked like that, and like, you kind of convince yourself, and then when you get confronted, you're like, y'all weren't even really talking for real, like, you know. And I've seen it happen with sisters, and I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen, and it's it.
Someone said this sounds exactly like the last season of Emily in Paris.
Yeah, literally.
But no, that's true, and I feel like as adults, though, especially as Christians, you may already be limited in the pool to pick from. That's why I tell young men, if you go join somebody's church or you're new to church, take your time, young man.
Take your time, young man.
Because out of principle, it might be hard for you to date. They're not going to let you jump around in the friend group. If they really are principled people, like, we're not gonna let you just jump from girl to girl in a friend group. Like, maybe from one and that didn't work out and you talk to them, but we're not about to let you play in our face and play around and mess with all of us.
Yeah, you're gonna have to slow down.
You see what I'm saying?
Get to know people. I think that from what I've seen in my history with church, when new guys come in and they try, but if they start to latch onto one real quick, it's like, you're stuck, babes.
Sometimes they get caught up, though.
Yeah.
Because it's not them that was trying to make it happen, but it's like, hey,
sometimes
don't let someone mark their territory, because now you're stuck. Or now you could be in a position where you're stuck because...
Okay, let me ask you a question.
All right.
What if you got 2 girls or you got 2 guys? It doesn't matter. They're friends. Okay? One friend has a crush on somebody else. It's a crush. but like it's a known thing between those friends. I have a crush on this person, but the person they have a crush on actually likes the other friend.
I've had that happen.
You've had everything happen.
No, I've had that happen, and it was, and I don't even know if I navigated it right, but I did try to be forthcoming with, hey, I'm going such and such with such and such, because I didn't want it to be like I'm trying to.
Do you feel
hide
like
this.
But do you feel like do you feel
it was
like
a
that
weird
person,
situation?
But
though,
do you feel like if that person had no interest in the friend, but they had interest in you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like let's use girls because it's a little cleaner for me. If there's two girls, one has a crush on, let's just say Brian, okay? One friend A has a crush on Brian.
I get the scenario, yeah.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, would it be wrong if Brian approached friend B and they were really hitting it off? Like, would it be wrong of friend B to talk to Brian because she knows, oh, well, friend A really likes Brian?
No. But if you really care for your friend, the friend shouldn't find out as a surprise. The friend should find out from you. I think that's proper. It's just like, hey, I know that you like such and such, but we've kind of been talking, and that person can feel hurt about it, but it's like, hey, you can't claim this person because you like them.
Right.
That's not fair, but it's also unfair if you really care about your friend to start dating this person and they find out from a social media post or something. I think that's kind of messed up, because like, yo, we've been friends and you secretly been talking to this person, and I've been telling you about how much I like them and all this stuff, and then you pop up with that person. But I think that as a friend, I think that like you should, if you care about the friendship, let them know. And if that person feels some type of way, then they're wrong for feeling that way.
Yeah.
But at least you try to, as a friend, say that, hey, like, I just want to let you know that I know you had a crush on such and such.
Right.
But me and such have been.
But if you can be grown up and have that conversation, then you wouldn't miss your chance to find the person God has for you. Because what some people will do is they'll not want to hurt the friend's feelings, and they won't even give it a chance.
Liking someone is not enough. Now, if that person dated the person.
Right.
No, that calls for a more serious conversation.
Well, that's the scenario.
But if you just like somebody, then it's like that's not strong enough. Just you desiring that person, it might hurt because the person that you really wanted really bad is not with your friend. It's so funny that everyone says have a conversation, just talk. It's so funny because like we know communication is like king, but so many people don't communicate when something is wrong. People are not principled. People move without principles, and people move really weird.
They move weird, but they
and
also
selfishly and out of no consideration for people that you love and people who you call family and people who you call friends.
And some of them would rather suffer and be single than just talk to their friend
and say, "Hey, I'm feeling her too."
Okay, I have another one. This is completely switching gears. This principle is something that I heard at a conference, and I feel like it changed the way that I really think about parenting. So if you don't have kids yet, that's great, actually, because you can completely apply this. But it was actually Dee Dee Freeman who said this, and she was talking about how if you basically, if you control your kids, then you have that control while they're in your house. You can control where they go, who they see, what they do and what they don't do. You have control. You can say yes or no and control. But if you have influence over your children, then they'll make the right decisions once they leave your household. And I think that the difference between having control over your kids and having influence of your kid over your kids was a principle that I had never thought of it that way, but I want to have influence over the way that my children think, the way that they process things, the way that they understand things, so that when they're hit with another scenario, they can apply the knowledge and the wisdom of that influence to whatever situation versus mom said no or dad said no or yes or no or whatever.
Yeah. And I just want to, before I get into, because I have an example for that, but before I get into that, someone said, the earlier you tell them, the better, going back to the previous conversation. And I I agree, because the thing that becomes wrong with it is
when you're being secretive,
if it's being secretive,
dishonest.
Yeah, and that kind of brings in the dishonesty, and it looks like you're trying to hide
shady.
something. Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's even to tie in the Africa piece. That's why I was kind of a little irritated. I'm not like we're gonna take care of business, and we're gonna do what we do in the mission field, to be serious. But like I was in Africa, like like. If I would have known that this was the setup and this is how the kids over here are dressing, then I would have wore something else. Because, and people that work in school systems and the things realize it, there's a time and a place for the suit, and that can be great. And the kids do respect, suits and things like that and dressing up. But it's also something different before I even say anything. If I can walk in a room and a kid just loves the sneakers I got on, because I may be into that. Now, I'm not in the sneakers as nearly as much as what I used to be. But if I'm genuinely into something and they find it to be cool, then that gives me automatic influence. If I have a cool car and I go to a car meet or a car show, or I'm around people who appreciate cars, that gives me automatic influence because of, it's stuff, but it makes it relatable. Like, oh, he's into what I'm into. And so that's why I was a little irritated, because I'm like, bro, I would have dressed a little bit differently, because, I know how people around the world, view Americans, look at America. They want to see what you're wearing. They want to know what Jordans are popular. They want to kind of, like American culture, and especially hip hop culture, like really dominates a lot. So when I'm there in a button up shirt and a mid-grade suit, looking decent, but not.
It's just not giving.
But now it's just not. It doesn't. But y'all know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But like the influence can be there through other things. I'm not saying that because of that you have no influence, but sometimes just based on how you show up, someone can look at you and see themselves, and they can be like, man. Like, I love the way that they're dressed, the way that whatever, and it makes it easy to influence circles that you're new in, because your outfit or your presence breaks the ice and creates the connection between you
like
and the people there. So I would say, that's another example, but with our own kids, it's just kind of like, you don't want people doing stuff just because you said so. Your kids doing stuff just because you said so, but you want to live such a life to where it's influential, and they're like, man, I want to do this like my dad is doing it, or like my mom is doing it, and I think it's really cool how they this and that, and versus you trying to force discipline and force different things, but for them to be so drawn to your lifestyle, your submission to God, and everything that comes along with that. That speaks louder than "cause I said so."
Yeah. And I think that like even in conversation, like even like our daughter, she's 9, but she's at the point to where she's having crushes and this and that, and like, this person or that person, and I don't know which one I think is cuter. Asking me what I think. I mean, they're children, right? But even the fact that I can influence her to say, okay, yeah, we can talk about which one is cuter or not, but which one has the better personality? Which one gets in trouble more? Like, we have these conversations in order to influence her thinking of like, okay, it's not just what they look like, but it's also what fruit are they bearing in their life? And these are the things that I want to look at. And these are the things that I want to care about. And bringing a different side, that's also influence as well. So there's just... in the way that you deal with your kids, like I could just say, you're too young to talk about boys. And now I've said I have control, but now I don't have influence over the way she thinks as it pertains to that, because she's already thinking about it, So anyways, I think it's yeah. And then whatever you model for your kids, you're talking about cursing or whatever you model for your kids, you're going to influence them in that as well, And we see that all the time. Or even like Danny will go over to Mala's house and he'll come back like, I got to rub my lotion on my face and I got to do this and I got to brush my hair and put my do-rag on.
Yeah.
And like, that's influence, you know? And he began to care about that because he was influenced too, rather than us just saying.
Because he wasn't learning it from me.
Yeah, because
not the do-rag part and brushing his hair.
Exactly. So, I mean, it's just like, it's just showing how when you expose them to something in the right way, you have influence over them in small things and in big things.
And that's what the industry pays billions of dollars to have influence over our teens. And, it's all through culture, through music, the way that we dress, the way that, the things that we wear. Those things come from influence, whether it be a movie star, a celebrity, a rapper, someone in sports, and so being that to the people that we care about the most, I feel like is really important. But it's getting late.
It is.
And
I'm hungry.
Some kids ain't got school tomorrow. But it's Monday, bro.
Lord,
it's Monday.
melt this
Monday
ice.
is coming.
Just melt this ice.
We got business to take care of. We got
Daniel, you keep getting my monetization strike playing this song. I need you to stop. I need you to cut it out. Listen.
This can't be an outro song?
No. I have to silence it every time.
All right.
Y'all send help. Send help.
Does the stuff, the unreleased songs
Somebody lock
work?
Elsa up. That's what I'm saying. Do not let her go. Snatch her up. This is crazy.
Who?
Elsa
Elsa who?
from Frozen. She was the ice queen.
Oh, yeah. I get it.
I was reading comments.
But shoot, man. Y'all have a good week. Like I said, I think that we just want y'all to like I said, we dove into it a little bit, but just principles, man. Like stop moving weird. And I think one of the big things is stop allowing people to move weird and go unchecked. Don't let people play in your face. It's not that you got to be rude or whatever, but when people are not moving out of principle, I'm not ignoring the elephant in the room. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the thing with me. It's not it doesn't mean that you're not walking in love because you don't let something slide. I think you can handle things maturely and with grace without letting people play in your face. They're wrong.
Amen.
So I think that you have any parting words just with principles,
Somebody type in the chat how to spell principle, the kind that we're talking about. Let's see what y'all got.
If you went to Meadowbrook, sit this one out.
Principles to live by. Come on. Not all at once. Don't be scared.
Principles.
Definition, please.
Let's see.
No one wants to take a whack at it?
Nah,
come on. Okay, thank you. Yes. Good job, guys.
I always mess with people from Meadowbrook.
Whoever's hitting their delete key on their AL right now.
There's no B.
Oh gosh, a B would be crazy.
There's no B.
All right, guys. We didn't even have to put it on the board for y'all tonight. Good job.
That's great. Live by principles and stand on good, godly principles.
Yeah.
But also like just respectable things. Like don't be out here moving weird. I don't want to get my cortisol back up.
Yeah,
talking about what I talked about before.
Don't.
But again,
Aquila and the
anyway.
Bee. Yes.
Like people really be like, I'm not talking about make believe stuff. I'm like, people are really moving weird. In 2025, really like shed light on a lot of like oh.
I don't want to go back.
Yeah, me neither. Hey y'all, put some Mission Field sneakers in the chat as we say goodnight. Put some
Check the
Jared
chat
saying
before
check the
this
chat. Oh, hold on.
Wait. What are you about to do? Jarrell, you always got something up your sleeve.
Hold on. No, this is funny. We gonna end like this.
I'm not ready. What are you about to put up? Oh my gosh. Y'all are so dumb.
Hey, they found the slippers.
Wait.
They found the slippers, bro. in the
Wait,
chat.
it's the
This
literal
chat
blue
found the
version. First of all, how?
Hey, certified missionaries out here, bro. Certified missionaries.
Don't forget the socks.
Don't forget. No. No, the socks are not necessary.
No, it's hot.
Hey, man. This is hilarious. But, yeah. Mission Field, I don't even think we can call these shoes. Mission Field slip-ons in the chat. Love y'all. Catch y'all next week. And have a good night's sleep. Have a productive week. We're going to be right back here next Sunday on Extra Credit. Possibly with a new location. But we're going to keep you guys updated.
Good night, guys.